Anthony, it's me, Dad. Hello. We're back again. Ugh. How are you today? I woke up at like 7 or 8 this morning. Like a normal human being. So there was that. Jesus. Ugh. The Eep train is hitting me real hard. Which is strange. Has anything changed for you, dear Chathany? Has anything weird been going on with you? What did you have for dinner? I had some delicious fries and really subpar chicken strips. Dear merciful God in heaven. Ugh. Has anything stupid happened since the last stream? Beef stew. Snack. Vegetable soup. Vile. Reprehensible, even. Ugh. Chicken curry rice. You know, I've still yet to have curry even a single time in my life. Weird. I know. Gah. Dear merciful Christ. Curry brick again. You know, that's probably not drugs that really sounds like drugs. Like, that's the type of thing that I would expect someone to call, like, cocaine. This shit's rolling in prime straight from India. Oh, God. So this is life, is it? Yeah. Asian curry comes in a brick. Pocopia has a lot of dialogue and people were worried about being able to read it. Is that an illiteracy thing, or you don't trust the translators thing? Ugh. He was forced to read. Mein Gott. Uneventful 24 hours, eh? Jesus Christ. That's going on the like list. Wow. What a bizarre planet I live on. Nothing much has happened today, I'm afraid. Nothing ever happens. So it continues. Gah. God, I hurt. Same old shit, evidently. I finished editing the 7th match for the next MCW episode. So 2 more of those, plus the promo. Then it's just the in-between segments and the commercials. and all that shit. I might actually have the episode done in time for the weekend. I might. I guess we'll find out. Been cutting it a little bit too close lately. Good. Ahoy. Huh. Very uneventful, eh? Not a single thing. Not one single thing warranting talking of. Not one iota of a subject. It's one of those days, is it? Fascinating. The Mega Man X Doomwad? Do I need to look at every single Doomwad or Half-Life mod that gets posted? Ah! My spine! Ugh. Age be upon ye. What a terrible day to be me. And only me. Chat, what's going on at the Olympics? By the way. Why is everyone horny posting about the Olympics? There's a condom shortage, apparently? What's going on over there? They used all the condoms at the Olympics. Ugh. 100,000 of them. They're fit and young, so there is that. Mean to tell me that a woman professional athlete can look attractive? Huh. Has a bunch of people in their 20s in good shape rooming in the same building. Huh. Is this like that meme post where the guy said, "When I die, cremate me and spread my ashes in the women's long jump sandpit"? Is it one of those things? Huh. Jesus God. Think there was one Olympics where they had the beds only strong enough to hold about 200 to 300 pounds for that reason? This is a recurring issue then. Huh. Where are they this year? Who's hosting? Which nation is hosting the Olympics this year? Not one answer. It's been like a full 30 seconds. You know, if I wasn't so abysmally tired, this would feel miserable. But instead, it just feels very natural. Milano! Thank you. Good. Milan Cortina. Oh, same shit. There really is nothing. That's a nice one. That's easy on the eyes. Jesus Christ. That's nice. Huh. Oh! Nothing happening. For the below one-digit people interested in that. Has anyone on Earth been playing those games as they are coming out? I don't think there are. Mascot horror tubers. Things are really that dire in that market, huh? Dear Christ. Everything hurt. Mascot horror, analog horror, which is worse? I'm gonna say mascot horror because I have to deal with children knowing what horror things are. You ever see that video of, like, the child in the theater watching the post-credits scene in the second Sonic film? And he sees Shadow in the tube and the child just goes, "Is that Sonic.exe?" And you feel the fucking bile start coming up your throat. Finish this one game that it took Scott to finish the main FNAF series. Yeah, a little. The first game came out in what, 2014? What was the last one that Scott actually, like, did? Was it Ultimate Custom Night? Was that the one? When did Ultimate Custom Night come out? 2018? Something like that? It was Ultimate Custom Night. The man made, like, a gangbusters blockbuster franchise on a shoestring budget in, like, 4 or 5 years. Pretended he had answers for anything with the story he was making up as he went along. And then sold off the rights and dipped. What a fucking Chad. Ugh. How does he do it? That man is now wealthy beyond measure. To think this all started with Jim Sterling making fun of his children's puzzle game. You think Jim Sterling lays awake at night, realizing that, because of him being a shitty YouTuber, that specifically goes out of his way to pluck out, like, the lowest quality thing he can possibly see in, like, the Steam Greenlight system, resulted in this man giving, like, many millions of dollars to the Trump administration's defense system. He better. It's funny. You ever back when that whole thing with, like, the shitty indie dev and that feud they had with Jim Sterling over their shitty asset flip game that would have, like, flown completely under the radar and never made more than, like, $5 in total? If not for the fact Jim Sterling, for some fucking reason, decided to post a shitty YouTube review about it and then blow the whole thing out of proportion, which resulted in them making more money from the publicity of that. Really was exaggerating? You mean to tell me a shitty YouTube review man was over-exaggerating? Did I tell you about the FNAF in real-time shit? Is that the one where someone made a Five Nights at Frederick game that takes 5 real hours to finish a single night? Is that? Is that what you are in reference to? That's part of it? What else is there with it? What is the hook to this plot line that you speak of? I must know. Hockey Ultra Mega supportive of Epic Game Store and their early scummy tactics of paying people to only put their games on Epic Store. Not too fond of Tim Sweeney. The creator replacing Golden Freddy with his shitty they-them self-insert animatronic. So we've reached this point in the fandom, have we? So this is what it's come to. Where the fandom has chosen to erase the most enigmatic character in the franchise in service of their shitty self-insert OC. Huh. It's a multicolored Fred body with broken parts and a plate head, literally. Not even Sparky the dog recolored? That's my boy Sparky the dog. Hello, Ark. How you doing? The only good OCs are the kind you can self-insert into, if you know what I'm saying. Carl voice. Hey, hey, meat man! Jesus God. I'm exhausted. You'll show it to the audience? Why would the audience be interested in seeing the quality of a Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic OC? This is gonna look just gay and cringe. It's not even gonna look funny. It's not even like when I bring up the sacred image. It will be funny, believe me. I don't believe you. The sacred image. What a strange time to be me. I know I have you here somewhere, goddammit. I know you're here, coward. One of these days I'll get a new mouse that has a functioning scroll wheel. One of these days. I know not when. Ugh. Just how bad it is, I don't know if I do or not. I'll be honest. I can imagine it to be a very, very negative thing on my subconscious. Goddamn scroll wheel. One of these days, I'll bother to rename this goddamn thing. There it is. I should really rename this so I can track it down whenever I need it. There we go. Sent to lobby. Oh, Jesus Christ, why is this my life? Okay, I have two options here. Oh, it even has, like, foxy ears stuck to the plate. Isn't that... that's fantastic is what that is. Oh, is this what we're doing with our time now? We're talking shit about Five Nights at Freddy's OCs. And bringing them up on the stream like that's something interesting to look at. Look at him. Yeah, this sucks. This is terrible. Like, there's not even any sport in making fun of this shit. Betrayed and trapped in the slop chamber. Every single time. It always comes back to it. Locked on! While the other animatronics are having fun. Enjoys fine catering. Want to watch the cutscene? I don't know if I do. I guess. 3:30. Skip to 3:30. I'm looking at 3:30. Chat. Why did the latest Discord update, like, turn every, like, embedded video, like, microscopic when you hit play? Why did it do that? Because it's awful. Not too fond of Discord staff. Every single update, it gets worse and worse. Every once in a while, there's something kind of, like, nice. Like being able to make my name all glowy and shit. Why is he talking like this? For what possible reason? Why is he talking like this? Enough. My psyche can only take this much damage. This was meant to be a serious horror game. I feel like people's brains have been broken by what is actually a horror thing and what is not. by, I assume, modern-day creepypasta and analog horror garbage. Huh. Chat, do you think if you asked, like, a 20-year-old right now if, like, Five Nights at Freddy's is a better work of horror than, like, The Shining, they would say yes? The brother jump scare used the oh my god sound, meme sound. Jesus Christ. Man-eating snow discovered by a guy named Dr. Giraud. Dude, I almost fucking, like, punched my goddamn desk when we got to that bit. They would ask, what is The Shining? Oh, keep calm. Keep calm. It's all going to be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Somewhere out there, I know he's laughing. We'd be getting a Linkara plush if he was a good sport. We'd be getting a Linkara plush in current year, as well as a Nostalgia Critic one courtesy of Oni Plays, if Lewis Lovehog did not take himself absurdly seriously and believe that he was actually a serious review man. Instead of trying to be a funny skit man, which is what he is. Do you think Linkara, of all people, believes, like, the storyline stuff he puts in his comic book reviews is, like, legitimate drama? Is his last name actually Lovehog? L-U-V, not L-O-V-E. Yes. Okay, so... what the fuck even happened in Linkara's? Okay, so Linkara, in the midst of doing comic book reviews, was, like, attacked by an interdimensional conqueror. And when he defeated the interdimensional conqueror, it turned out the interdimensional conqueror was actually conquering things to prepare for, like, a calamitous entity that would invade our own universe. And then a bit of time after that, 90s Kid, who is a character on Lewis's, like, review show, whose entire thing is saying 90s slang things and wearing a backwards baseball cap. It turns out he was actually the calamitous entity all this time, and he took off his sunglasses and it was static. And then it was missing number from Pokemon. And then Linkara tried to contact Angry Joe and amongst of other people, and then all of the Earth was completely empty except for him. And then after the review, Linkara convinced Missing Number to kill itself. And this man thought this was a well-crafted storyline. This kind of view of your own work leads to things like getting on a stream and saying Oni Plays sucks because they made fun of the way you speak. Should I kill myself after hearing that storyline? Ugh. Okay, so in To Boldly Flee, Linkara gets, like, swapped out. He gets, like, kidnapped, and they replace him with Mecha Linkara at some point, and then Mecha Linkara, like, attacks Nostalgia Chick in her room in an attempt to forcibly roboticize her, and Film Brain starts listening through the door thinking that it's Linkara banging Nostalgia Chick. This is some Sonic 2 level shit. Sent you something to make you feel better. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me just, hang on, I need to kill desktop audio for a sec. Hang on. Yeah, that's some good shit. God. Fucking Christ alive. Chris Chan voices a cat from Eugenics. From what I've seen, basically everyone that's been on the internet for the last decade or so has a voice in Eugenics as a cat. Liquid Chris does as well. Now that's even-handed. Really bad game, a good review. Went on a rant because someone at That Guy with the Glasses made fun of the game, then posted a picture of him and Angry Joe as a flex. Are you in Eugenics? They know. Huh. I'm dying. It keeps getting worse. Okay, so then Linkara has to fight, I think, Dr. Insano, right? And in the midst of fight, he pulls out the dragon dagger, and he becomes the White Ranger. There are a lot of people involved with That Guy with the Glasses back then that just took themselves way too seriously and believed they were like a legitimate film critic of any kind. It's a fate worse than death for many of us. You know that? Did you read Aaron Hans's excuse about his sequelitis bits back then? Yeah, he said it was a joke. Don't laugh at me. He said it was, you can't tell me I suck because I was doing a bit. But also, any criticism I levy against anything should be taken completely seriously as valid. You know, I don't love Ocarina of Time myself. I never really have. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. Never was in love with it. Everything that motherfucker ever said in that video was complete and utter bullshit. And he is actually insane. Because he had ideas and would fix it. When I think of a man that we should make ambassador to our brand, I think of a man that spends his entire career mocking our mainstay mascot character. And this man was not renewed for that job, and was replaced with a funny anime dog. To no one's surprise, tried bringing down Castlevania 4 and Mega Man X. I remember specifically the Mega Man X bit that guy said many years ago. I think he was comparing Mega Man X to, was it Legends, I think? Yeah, of course Mega Man X does not tutorialize you about its controls. The game has like 4 things you can do. Move, shoot, jump, shoot but different. Ugh. Investigative documentary on why retro game collectors in the UK look like fat Ricky Gervais. All of them? Huh. Ugh. Nearly all of them. This is a strange world I have to inhabit, you know that? This is a bizarre one, to say the least. Pretty happy I never got into Game Grumps despite effort from friends. The only time I've ever viewed Game Grumps was in, like, compilation stuff. I don't believe I've ever sat down and watched an entire episode of Game Grumps. I think the only times I've ever laughed at something in a Game Grumps bit were things that did not involve Aaron Hansen. This is an Oni Plays chat room, as it should always be. Ugh. Dear God in heaven. My lungs, they're rotting from the inside out. It keeps happening. I don't know why, it just does. Terrible. Ugh. Anything else going on over here? Chad, can you answer something for me as someone that, like, dropped out of the Sonic franchise after Unleashed? If there was ever a coherent answer at any point? Why did it take until the Sonic Generations re-release for Maria to have a character model that was not fuck ugly? Despite the fact all the, like, fucking art stuff every single time was fantastic. Just like 20 years of absolute garbage character models. Did no one on staff at Team Sonic know how to model, like, a cute human girl until that re-release? Is there any plausible answer to this at all? Because it should be a crime that it took so long. Also on Shadow the Hedgehog, but you got fixed there. I think I only played through Shadow the Hedgehog once in its entirety and then never touched it again, I'll be honest. I don't think she had a primary game appearance between Sonic Adventure 2 and Generations Remake. She was in one mission in one of the routes in Shadow, I remember that. Shadow gets, like, mind projected backwards or, like, trapped in a genjutsu or some nonsense to the day of the shooting thing. So you do a mission where you're running around with Maria on the Space Colony arc. 2005 was a long time ago, you know that? Like, I think about that sometimes. I have a very distinct memory of being on YouTube in, like, 2007 at, like, 2 in the morning just listening to the entirety of the Shadow the Hedgehog soundtrack. Memory holds shadow. Understandable. Chat, do you think people would have had this visceral, disgusted reaction to Shadow the Hedgehog holding a gun? You think the normies would have had that same reaction if he was holding, like, a laser rifle? Like, if it had, like, glowing LEDs and shit on it, and it had, like, a weird-looking barrel? Like it was a Star Wars gun or some nonsense? Like if Shadow the Hedgehog walked into frame at the beginning of that trailer, and he was holding, like, a plasma rifle from Halo? I didn't have any issues holding Shadow holding a gun as a kid. No, I always thought it was cool. With no hint of irony whatsoever. For as long as I have ever lived and had that game in my peripheral vision in any context, I went, yeah, he's holding an MP5 that's rad as shit. That's my guy. I always liked this guy. People would have liked Shadow more if they didn't gimp the normal Sonic combat to force you to use the guns. Also, the platforming was significantly worse than Adventure 2, and that's some fucking... That is an accomplishment. Nerds convinced people it wasn't cool. Nothing you ever liked was ever cool. Chat, here's the secret. Everything you thought was cool when you were 12 years old was what was actually cool. Guns, hot babes in bikinis, open warfare, buildings falling apart when you like detonate C4. All of it is rad. Every single thing you thought was cool was what was actually cool. And through your teenage years, you were psyoped into developing cringe at things that you loved. Ugh. Hey, you know something that's always weirded me out? Shadow can also use guns in 06, and no one ever brings that up when they talk about 06 at all. Seatzzintak? Who? All Sonic games should just be 1, 2, or 3. Screw Attack. And this company went defunct. Horrifying people with Robotnik. Hyper-realistic Eggman is not real and cannot do you any harm. It was a fever dream. Don't worry about it. JP McDonald's ad with Deku and Anya, literally every other country's McDonald promotions mocking America's. To be entirely fair, we don't really have to do much in the way of marketing. Everyone eats all that shit every single day. They don't have to make marketing that appeals to anyone. McDonald's could pull every single piece of advertising in the civilized Western world tomorrow. And it would still do perfectly fine. Don't you want your Travis Scott and K-pop meal? Ugh. I haven't had McDonald's in like a year and a half, man. Want some nuggets? This is the life that I lead. They had 3 Gundam burgers in Japan. Last time I tried a burger in a McDunkies, I hated it. Hey, chat. What's your go-to McDonald's order? What's your go-to? Let's say it's like 2006 and you have 20 bucks. What are you getting? I'm getting a 10-piece nugget with sweet and sour, a medium fry, double cheeseburger, cheese and ketchup only, a plain crispy chicken sandwich, and a Reese's McFlurry. And I am putting the chicken sandwich between the beef patties of the cheeseburger. Two McChickens, plain, and a large fry. Mmm. Isn't that a McGangbang? That is what it is called, yes. Remember when the secret menu was secret? And pie. Mmm. It's a strange life. Remember when McDonald's was affordable? Vaguely, yes. I miss the Grimace Shake. Wasn't it just like blueberries and vanilla ice cream? Isn't that all it was? Go get blueberries. Go to the store, get some blueberries. Put some blueberries and some vanilla ice cream in a blender. Name your regular order from other places. For Taco Bell, it is 3 hard-shell tacos with meat and cheese only, a bean and cheese burrito with rice, nothing else, spicy grilled cheese burrito, and nacho fries. When Burger King had burgers for like 40 cents each around 2008, we used to be a real country, you know that? And then everything bad happened. Don't think I had Taco Bell since they got rid of the dollar menu beef burrito. It sucks, doesn't it? The power of spending $10 for about 8 burritos. You remember those Chris Jericho Taco Bell commercials that I used for MCW? Where Chris Jericho's on the camera telling you can get 2 tacos and a drink for $3. Fuck! It's the same visceral reaction people had when the RE2 remake came out, and they saw the gas prices were accurate for 1998. I'm so hungry. The taco salad costs about $3. I ain't eating nothing with vegetables, man. Cookies on my mind. should make cookies at some point. It's been too long. I could do it. Was that the origin of Jerobloat? It's possible. That was back when he had the long hair, so I guess it would track with modern-day Chris Jericho. No, Jericho's just fat now. Cookies on my mind. Fun. Delightful, even. Cracks on the path I walk. Look forward to Chris Jerobloat. Does Jerobloat have a different first name? Should it be Crust Jerobloat? Should that be his full name? Need Jerobloat as an MCW joke character. Look forward to Crust Jerobloat appearing in the first ever Rumble. Just as soon as I figure out how to do that. Yeah. Exhaustion setting in deeply. The pain that I feel each and every day. Good. Get away with using the Jerobloat theme? Does Chris Jericho's band particularly give a shit if you even use their music for anything? Let alone a parody of their music? Need a Benoit match? Please look forward to Ultra Ego Chris Benoit appearing in the first ever MCW Rumble. Ugh. Ugh. Built like Phil Margera and dressed like Phil in Underground 2. Oh, Christ. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. The neck pain, it begins again. Chris and David Benoit father-son diving headbutt. Would go hard as hell in a different timeline, wouldn't it? Ugh. You know, if I actually work on it more tomorrow and just edit together the last 2 matches tomorrow, you might actually get the next episode, like, either Saturday or Sunday. Because it's just the last 2 matches I need to edit together, then the promo stuff, and then the in-between shit, commercials, and the end segment thing. And then it's just done. It's just throw all that into one timeline and it's done. So maybe you'll get it the weekend, I'm not sure. Take a day off tomorrow to work on the episode? I could. I suppose I could. Nash versus a big 92. You You know, if I could somehow get some modder to develop a costume mod that just turns a character model into a big nose, I would just have Triple H show up and he's a big nose. I'm surprised no one has ever done that in the history of wrestling, by the way. Get the Bulbasaur. Someone mod in Con Ra from Killer Instinct so I can rename it in Ric Flair. Someone do that for me. Alright, it's been an hour. It's been an hour. I should actually play a video game, for God's sake. Turn down my hyperfixation soundtrack for a second. There will be another time. Alright, fine. Oh yeah, this'll go well, it will. Now I just need to find the thing. There it is. I still don't know why the intro cutscene when I boot up the game is fucked. Like the logo stuff and whatnot. And do this. And that should be fine. And you actually see that. Yes, you can. Thank God. You never did the screaming skeleton bit for actual skeleton. Too easy. Ah, here we are. The streets of Nar Shaddaa. Vile every single time I come back to it in every single game. This is me. Right. I just got my force powers, didn't I?
I better not.
Right. So if memory serves, I just need to go inside a little bit of a hello. Yeah, alright.
Sure, no problem.
There you go. You have all my guns. All of my guns. I have nothing else to take off. Boy, I can't wait for everything in this stream to get claimed to.
Bartender. Bartender.
That's him. Check this shit out.
Ah, Jedis. I had no ideas. What can I do for you, honored Jedis?
I'm no Jedi. I'm just a guy with a lightsaber and a few questions.
Of course.
You know, random guy with a lightsaber doesn't come up that often in this franchise.
Questions. How about a ruby bladle?
The drink or the prostitute?
Glass.
Of course, sirs. Now, you seek informations?
What do you know?
Why do you talk like that?
A respected waste disposal managers. This very establishment contracts with him to remove our garbages.
Where does he take your garbages?
Who cares? Out of sight, out of mind.
That's a lovely PNG of booze back there.
Legit, right?
As
That tequila? You have straight up tequila back there?
Just the guy.
Do you know where I can find Baruch?
You guys get tequila in this part of the galaxy?
Trulies?
Trulies.
Wait here. I get them for you.
Oh, this will go well.
Never trust a bartender with bad grammar.
Honestly, so real. Look what I got! Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy, baby. Yeah. Yeah, being able to shoot someone is pretty liberating. You know, every time. It's F1, jackass. You'd think I'd learn a thing or two one of these days. Wee! It's always the same goddamn song with this band. Boy, do I feel bad. Hey, what's the button to... Yeah, there we go. That'll help. Is this entire genre of music just this one song? Hey, how does this work? You know, I was really hoping that would turn off the music. I was really kind of banking on that, to be honest. Is it coming out of a speaker? It is! I need to kill every source of music! That is actually what's happening right now, holy God. I can hear it still! It's not you. You! I can still hear it! It's infecting my brain! Where the hell is that coming from now? I'm going insane! You think there's in-universe memes about the guy going for the jukebox and everyone panicking when he's wearing like a Jizz Whalers thing? Oh, sweet silence. Oh, fuck. Significant improvement, if I'm being honest. Oh, Lord. Better. Oh yeah, this'll go well, it will. Where's an exit when I need one? We just go back the way I came? Okay, well, you're long gone. I guess there was a trap door somewhere that you used to escape. That or you just got out as soon as I... You know what, never. I'm sure that'll come up later. Not out the way I came. Now let's try down yonder. Curse no exit signs when we finally need one. So true. Hello, dear. How was your nap? Are you well rested? Do you feel prepared? Did you have any wondrous dreams? Was I there? It was okay. You know, it's better than nothing. Eye is better. Her eyes were exploding out of her skull in sheer agony. Not like that. One of these days. Chat, when George named the music Jizz, do you think he knew? Did he? Did the term even exist back then? Chathany, I'm afraid I'm lost in a hallway again. It's happened once more. Try and remember how some of these controls work. I don't remember what gameplay things exist in Jedi Academy that didn't in Outcast. I always played significantly more of Academy than I ever did Outcast, I'll be honest. Doors opening? Oh, it's you. Ah, that's what you wanted.
All right, enough fooling around. Where's Relo?
Academy is like a Harry Potter school, more or less.
Relo's office is on higher levels. Follow the garbage collectors.
Follow the Mafia. Unfortunately, I don't have the option to stab this man. Alright, disruptor rifles. That's gonna be a problem. I'm just gonna need a minute. Need to get a bead on anyone that might be shooting me. I somehow don't think I'm making that shot from here. Just do a little heal. Turn red when you unalive someone and the blood taints it. There were two different explanations depending on old or new canon. It used to be the red just means that it's a artificially made crystal thing? And then they made it really edgy for no apparent reason, and they made it so, like, no, the dark side guys have to bleed the crystal. That's what makes it turn red, so they can be evil officially. Because that's something a rational person would ever do. Which of you keeps throwing grenades at me? I'm being shot and I don't like it. You! Good thing I had a stockpile of these things. Unfortunately, I still don't have a really decent... Oh. Never mind, I do have an option to do that. Moment of your time, please. That is dicks, baby. Marco. Can't move while I'm scoping, unfortunately. Marco! 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 There we go. DSP tried to stream the Virtual Boy with him just describing gameplay. That does sound like something Darkside Phil would do. That does sound about right for him. Did you just fall to your death without... Oh no, we're still doing this, are we? Where are you throwing those at me from? Huh. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, you'd think the blaster would light up more than nothing at all. Ugh. You know, I feel fine, oddly enough. Right, so... Level 1 force jump, not that useful. Just a matter of figuring out where I'm going. Please look forward to this VOD being basically silent after this stream is over. How does one... This is like the only way I can see to go. And this is not an advised path. Eh. Has to be quiet to not wake his wife. Remember, kids, no matter how bad do you think life is, at the end of the day, even someone like Darkside Phil or Chris Chan has a woman. So there's always hope for you in the world. Minimal as it is. You think I can just get to the door that's up there and it'll work now? Sorry, what? Oh, good company. Oh, hey. I was wondering if I'd have one of these again. Makes my life so much more simple. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, you wait there now, Sonny. I'll be right up now. Oh, it's gonna be bad for you. Just give dear old Pappy a minute. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Ugh. All right, who wants to poke their head out of a window and shoot me? I know it's gonna be at least a few of you. Oh, thank God I remembered. Eh. Eh. Oh. Wee. Oh. Huh? 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 Thing at a time. Gentlemen! Why is it always the grenades? I ask myself this every time it comes up. Hello? Get down, please. Eh. Enough. Eh. Get your ass back here, boy. Eh. Dickhead. Huh. Really? Yeah. His happy but allegedly loveless marriage. Bad timeline, huh? God damn it. Always another rifle. Really just tanked all of that, huh? Ugh. It's always a fucking Rhodian. This will be a lot easier later when I actually have force heal. But then I have to deal with force sensitives also. Why does everyone in the galaxy have explosives? So did you explode yourself, or... No, I guess not, huh? Now, where are you shooting at me from? Oh, there you are. Come on now, boy. Come on now. There you go. Ugh. I can really appreciate Kyle Katarn being a Jedi that'll just shoot a motherfucker if the situation ever calls for it. That's my boy. Huh. Mailman! Okay, what is with you people and all the infinite grenades? More Jedis that'll pull out guns. My favorite thing about Jedi Survivor is that there's just a fucking blaster stance. You have a quick draw skill in that game, for God's sake. It's great. Next on the list. Is this what we're doing now for sport? Is this what we're doing now? I can hear you. Eh. You know, that mouse lock is really gonna fuck me over. Round and round and round you come. I should really rebind the force powers of my mouse. I should really do that. More. Thank you. Solve that problem. Ugh. Ah, I'm out of Bacta. Well, shit. Why are there so many people that want to shoot me every time I come to this goddamn city? Eh. Every single time! Ugh. I hate this town. Alright, dude. Every single time. Every single time! Ugh. Oh, God. What did I even bind quick load to? It was a specific button that I bound it to. Oh, God, you can't skip cutscenes, I forgot. Oh, Jesus Christ, every time. Every time, I can never remember. Quick load is F10. No, quick load is F9. Thank you. Make my life more simple. Block access to me doing this. Take care of that. Okay, who's shooting at me this time? Where in God's name do you people get these spots from? Really? Mary, Mother of God, why is this my life? Ugh. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, hi. Funny that. At least that works. The next 30 or so seconds. If that even. Was that spot where you actually want me to go? Because I'll be honest, I don't really like my odds of making that jump. You know, getting in there would be nice. I just need higher force jump for that, which I do not have. Open up, goddammit you! Options are a little bit limited, I'll be honest. And there is no chance in hell I am making that jump. Easy does it. Jesus, Kyle, that was really all it took, huh? No, angle's too bad for it. In that case, where am I going? Because, it looks like nowhere. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. The pain and suffering is endless. Here at every feasible moment. Why did me blowing up the other one also make that one blow up? You do anything? No. God forbid. Would it really help me? You do anything if I... No, just the elevator. Time to retrace my steps. If there's anything in particular I might have missed. You know, if I had more health, I might be able to do it. There's probably a control thing or whatever in there. I can see a back-to tank. Not really much of an option as it stands, though. Ah, Nar Shaddaa. You're as awful as the day I remember you. Oh, you don't pop. Doesn't really help me. Kyle, you really just can't take any amount of falling, can you? This is the impasse that we're at. Frankly, I don't remember how to solve that. Kyle, weren't you able to jump onto this no problem before? Weren't you? Okay, there you go. Now we just gotta... What, is it just the roof? Evidently. That's a little bit better. Solve that problem. I can hear you talking shit in there. I can hear it. What I really want is the concussion rifle. Concussion rifle fucks. Are we going up, or... You want me to do this? Yeah, right. Hello, boys. Is this what you want? Really? What a rotten way to go. That'll work. Alright, who wants to sight me next? Should be pretty simple from this range. Yeah, there he is. This would be a lot easier if I can move and scope at the same time. That's one. From even higher up. And from the bridge. You guys really liked giving these dudes, like, pinpoint accuracy at all times, didn't you? Alright, where's the other one shooting me from? You know, at this point, I just don't have an answer for anything. Why do I keep mistaking the buttons? Jesus Christ. I'm rebinding these now. Push is that! Pull is that! These should probably be reversed, actually. You are this! That's good enough for now! Okay? Okay! Yeah. Much easier. You know, my experience with landing on top of things from on high is not exactly that good at this stage, but yeah, fuck it. Son of a bitch is really tanking all that, huh? Figures. Die. Perish even. From all manner of directions do my enemies come to kill me. Yet never an answer as to why. What did I do to deserve such a fate? Did I dream too loftily? Was my steak too buttery? You know, one of these days, me shooting someone in the head will actually work. One of these days, it'll be the solution to my problems. That day is not today, evidently. One of these days, Nar Shaddaa will not be a slog in every game that it's in. Unlikely as it is. Run away from my problems as they come. Yeah. Apparently you don't open. That sucks. You also don't open. This is getting rather dire, I'll be honest. Oh no. Yeah. I went back a long way for this. Just repopulate all of my ammo supplies, it's fine. It's all you had in you. So, can I get over this thing now, or...? This is just the back door to the cantina. That is a long roundabout path, you know that? And it still doesn't help me at all. What a fun level. Do 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 do. You know, one of these years I'll figure out why my mouse does that freeze thing so often. One of these days. And then I'll never have to deal with it ever again. Unlikely as it ever is. God, I cannot stand this level. Like, it's is real bad. Narshada. Every time we do anything. Mouse hawk. And how about we play it this way? Instead of whatever way we were. Instead of whatever the fuck else I was doing, how about we just do this? Until it works. Is that better for you? What are the odds one of these randomly hits? Gotta be higher than whatever I was doing. Still isn't dead. There, he's dead. Random flailing is very effective. Do 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 do. Seriously. Every single time I think I have a moment of levity, there's just always another motherfucker with a gun. Pinpoint accuracy. Ugh. I know there's another one, too. There always is. Every time I think I have a moment. Every single microsecond of my life is just another one of these son of bitches. Every time I think I have something going on, it turns out I have nothing going on. Not even a little bit. Mouse is locked, which means I keep moving forward. There is no way you can make that fucking jump. Oh, it's such bullshit. Where are you even? You're all the way in the distance outside of sight. Very good. There you go. Solve that problem and never have it ever again. Jesus Christ. Fuck Narshada. Jesus, God in heaven. Get me off of this planet. Never make me come back here for anything for as long as I live. Okay, what was the point of me jumping across this gap if I can't actually reach anything from here? I'm gonna go up there? Is this what you want? This would be a weird way to do this, I'll be honest. Especially with the lack of anything to jump to. Unless... huh. Yes. Boy, does this not look traversable. Yeah. Give this to me now. Should really just give me full shields at every single moment. Because fuck. Oh good, I can hear another one shooting at me. Oh good. I was worried I'd have a moment to think. Who's a dead man? Did you just not stop moving? Is that your gimmick? Yes. Evidently that was your gimmick. Ugh. Alright, is everything in creation that can do me harm dead now? God, I hope so. We... Well, now what? How do you actually want me to go across all this? Because it's definitely not there to there. That jump's not possible. Oh, God. Can't be back there. This is how I got up here in the first place. Where am I even going? You said follow the garbage. Yet I've yet to see a single artist around here. Ugh. Eh. Huh? Is the answer to my problems? Why would you move? Oh, they're trying to piss me off now. Every time I give you the benefit of a doubt, there's just always another thing. Every time. Jesus Christ. Merciful God in heaven, get me off this planet and never bring me back here ever again. Yeah. Alright, you fucking... Your foot nudging into something, killing all your forward momentum has gotta stop. Ugh. I'm gonna have a conniption at this rate, man. Good. Once more with feeling. Now stand on top of the ledge. And then everything will magically make sense even though it never does. Alright, I'm killing whoever designed this level. They're dying. Every single person responsible. Without fail. Now can I have a moment to myself? There's always something. I don't know why there's always something. There just always is. I can't pull or push you. I don't know why I think these things are a good idea when I do them, I'll be honest. happened yet. Uh-huh. Eh. You know, the worst thing about the mouse locking up is that you keep moving in the direction where I was going. Every time I play anything and it happens. What, do I need to extend the bridge? I can't just jump up there? Is this what I'm doing with my life? Evident. Oh! Is this not good enough still? It's like you're pranking me every time I think I'm making progress. You know that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, little buddy, need you. What did I do? Was that for the door? No. Is there a thing up there? Yes, actually. This is gonna be a real weird way of doing this if this is the solution to my problem, I'll be honest. Try not to kill the defenseless robot. Can I jump on you? Not really. Yeah? What of it? Ugh. Fine.
Those look like garbage haulers to me. They must end up at reloads.
Really want me to try and jump onto one of those things, dude? This is really what you have me doing right now. Okay! Kyle, what exactly do you think you are capable of jumping? Because it's not this. It's not this at all. In any fashion, man. Not in any way, shape, or form is this a height that you are capable of jumping across. And yet you still think that it is. Eh. Not even with the speed. Not even with the speed. Jesus God in heaven, I'm going to have it. I'm going to scream if this level is not over in the next 2 minutes. There is no other possible direction you could possibly be asking me to go right now. Someone's gonna pay for this one of these days. Ugh. Someone must suffer for this. Dude, if you're asking me to land on top of that thing, this is gonna be a very short playthrough. Ugh. Dear God in heaven, why is this my life? Come along now, little fella. Let's see if this random bullshit is the solution to my problem or not. Fuck, no, it's not. I'm not doing that. Fuck. Just. Fuck. Ugh. Nothing in this world is fair to me. You know that? Is this going the right way? Apparently. Jesus Christ, that level was horrible. Okay, can we do something where I don't have to deal with shit like this for like a day? It would be a nice change of pace to my daily life, you know that? How do I even get out of here? Oh. Come on. Mind if I do? Thing. Ugh.
Phew. What is that smell?
Garbage, I assume. Surely you can't have snipers perched up in impossible to see places with a nanosecond reaction time inside a factory. Right? Ugh. Right? Why are so many windows lightsaber proof? You motherfucker. Really? In here too? Now that's some bullshit. Huh. Hmm. Ah. Ah. Just there, huh? Whatever. Where are we going? Figures. Okay, well, I can't pull you, so our options are a little bit limited right now. Ugh. There's always another problem to solve. Why did you go? You know what? No. Did you give me level 2 force jump? Between you did. This feels unintentional. Uh-huh. Hey, what was the force powers menu? Just out of curiosity? Just out of curiosity, what was whoa. X and Z. It does not tell me my levels off the bat. Anyway. Alright, dude, we gotta stop this. Ugh. There has to be a more viable solution to the problems that we face as a species. You know that? If you ricochet the shot correctly, it should actually hit him. Just a matter of actually doing that until he dies. Huh. I think I made that explode from the opposite side. Weird. Why does everyone have one of these goddamn disruption rifles? Ugh. Okay, are we done with the sniper shit?
Relo sure has a lot of heavy firepower to guard a bunch of trash.
Ugh. One man's trash is another man's... Oh God, end the pain.
Al-Qatar?
Cue the audience
What are you
cheering.
doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm sitting in a cell. What about you?
Revenge,
Looking for Relo
Rampage.
Baruch.
You too? What's the Republic want with him?
A ship of his was involved in an incident on Artis Prime. Remnant stuff.
The Remnant? Blast. Now it's starting to make sense.
What?
Over the past few weeks, a mineral smuggling ring has infiltrated the Cloud City on Besman. Real slick group, too. They commandeered half of our loading platforms and carbonite chambers before we knew what hit us. No one knows who's behind it, but it's become obvious that Relo's garbage haulers are handling the transports. I came down here to find Relo and persuade him to hand over the names of his employer.
Persuade?
Hey, I can be a charming guy when I want to. After a few bar fights and card games, I hadn't gotten any closer to Relo, but I had begun to hear about a remnant bigwig named Desan. Then I was captured.
Desan.
You know him?
He's a dark Jedi. He and the Remnant have been performing sick experiments on New Republic citizens.
Also, he's a weird dinosaur.
Other things.
Like I said, the remnant connection makes sense. These smugglers are much more organized than the kind of scum we usually get on Bespin. They've got to be Imperials.
Want me to get you out of here?
If it's not too much
What are the chances Lando appears in a weird new pod racing game? There's a new pod racing game!
Any idea what that might be?
Yeah, it's Ruby Bleals.
I could go for one of
What
those.
is with you people in the booze?
Yeah, me too.
I'll be right back.
I'm not going anywhere.
Sipping Colt 45 from a can. Huh. The Lando's here, that's cool. Lando's nice. Lando's a cool dude. One of the good ones. How the fuck do I get out of here? Is this how I got in here in the first place? It is. Talking to Lando the only path through all this?
Whatever
Lando,
you
where do
tried,
I-
it didn't work. I'm still stuck in here.
Yeah, about that. Why in God's name would you design a building like this? If everything doesn't work like this, then what are we doing? Are we losing our minds? I don't even know where I'm going half the time. Are we still doing the shooting at me from hard to reach places thing? Oh yeah, we are. With explosives. Ugh. There's no mini-map in this game? No. It is kind of raining down thermal detonators on me from places I can't see. You know, I don't know how I got a leveled up force jump, but here we are. Still not high enough to get up there. This might be high enough if it was closer that way. You know, if I could see where one of you was throwing these things at me from, really make my life a lot more simple. Damn it. Uh-huh. Oh, there you are. Make everything more simple this way. Are we good now? Is there still just an infinite supply of you guys up there? 'Cause it's really starting to feel like it. Yeah, still throwing shit at me. Ugh. Jesus God. The pain and suffering. Lando, where am I going? Lando? Lando, I don't know where I'm going. Ugh. You don't even explode. You're a false idol. Huh. And I still can't do anything with this either. And I can't throw you back this way. Can I, like, finagle this to do with the other one? Oh, I can. I feel like you didn't intend me to be able to do that. Alright, I'll bite. Where do you go? Okay, dude. I mean this in all sincerity. Why do you have so many guys with rifles? In full sincerity, why do you need this many of this enemy type? Is it necessary? I don't think it is. Jesus! Ugh. Alright, dude, you're really pissing me off with all of this shit. Ugh. Okay, but why do we have to have them around every corner? Why does it have to be this way? I truly just don't understand. You just go over there. That's better. Handle that. Do-do-do-do-do. Really? Seriously. Alright, where are all of you coming from to shoot at me from? It boggles the mind. Ugh. Enough. Jesus. Really takes a lightsaber to break through all that, huh? Yeah. Why is life so painful to me? There you go. Now I'm on the other side of this hellscape that I don't want to go back to. Isn't life grand? Wait. You know, there's usually something waiting for a man that goes through a vent. I see you thought differently. Chose to give me nothing instead. Why every time? Ugh. Where are we going? disruptor rifle. Yeah. Perish with the rest of your kind. I can't believe just doing a jive while I'm shooting at someone is a better solution to this problem. Yeah. Hello! You have a really bad throwing arm, you know that?
Ruby Bleals.
Yeah, that. Thanks, broski. I appreciate that shit. You really needed more than one guy in that one room shooting grenades at. It had to be this way, I'm afraid. What, are you all coming out of a pit here? You done? Jesus. All right, now what? Have I been here before? Yes. Yes, I have. Oh, what joy in my heart that I feel in this very moment. You know, there is a Bacta thing over there. I should probably go get that. Yeah. Probably. Fine. You know, it's a force jump I can actually work with. So, did I come all this way to get over like 6 boxes? Because I think I might have. Why is it 10 points just to fall like 15 feet? It's always a fucking Rhodian. You know that? I can hear another one of you. Where are you at, home skillet? Why does everything have to be so deeply compacted down? You know, I thought. I don't know why I thought. It looked like I could make it. For but a moment. You need this many shipping containers? I don't think you do. We... Yahoo. Whoa, hey. Definitely not that way. Oh yeah, that'll do, Rick. Handle that. Nice lob! Ugh. Doesn't go anywhere. Anybody else? We good? Do I have a moment? Breathe. I thought there was a thing there. I was mistaken. Are we being for realsies right now? I can't really tell, to be honest. I don't even know what the point of any of that was. Did I come all this way for nothing? Did I? I can't tell. Was this the one I already did? I just don't know. Everything looks the same. What am I here for? Why did I come here? Why would you do this to me? I don't understand. I understand nothing. And this is just another window that I already killed a man through. Why do you do this to me? How could you be so callous? Just go back the way you came. Never mind. Is that what you want me to do? I mean, I guess. Thanks, game. Just don't do the jump when I tell you to do the jump. Just don't do that. That would be terrible. I'm just back here. Not that that really helps me. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Ugh. And then you come back through all of this nonsense. Can't make you pull back at all, even. Didn't I do this already? I feel like I did. Because then that went there. I can't get you to move any more than that for some reason. I don't know why that's the case, it just is. But then that's just gonna be exactly what I left it out as before, but then that doesn't help me because the only way forward that I found was through the shipping room. That just leads to a room where I can't progress because the hallway is blocked by things on tracks that only move halfway down the tracks for some reason. I don't know why. This is my life. Why would you ever do this to a man? I don't understand. Wait, doesn't this also just go back to where I already was?
Ruby Bleals.
Yeah, that. But then I've already been there. And that doesn't help me. Just... Are we gonna do this every single time?
Ruby Bleals.
Why's it gotta be this way, man? Oh, gentlemen. Good to see you. What are we doing? Yeah. Yeah. Why is it always the godforsaken disruptor rifle? I know not. Only that it infuriates me every time. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Is that all of you? Did you learn a lesson? I didn't. How good is more? What glory it is that I live in this era. Again, the same shit. All right, gentlemen, I've had about enough of this shit. Eh. Cannot stand these motherfuckers. Ugh. Why would you ever do it like this? I don't know. I have no idea. And yet they did. Despite me specifically. I have no doubt. Out of Bacta again. Fantastic. Hey, man. Boy, I'd really like to get in there. If only I could. Oh, thank you, God. Top me off, baby. None of this really helps me, I'll be honest. And I'm astonished to give him the option anytime. Let's go! Huh.
Looking for something?
Not anymore. You're Rilo Baruch?
In the flesh. But who are you?
Does it matter?
Not really. Any last words?
What's a respectable gangster like you doing mixed up with a remnant slime like Desan?
Making
Damn
money.
reptilians. You know, I'm not sure what I was expecting. So, it's turrets then? Is that what we're doing? I don't know what I expected. This is not exactly the grand adventurous plan that I was hoping it would be. Rather mundane, in fact. Circle strafing always works. You done? You know, I wish I had like a rocket. A rocket launcher would really help me. So, how many disruptor rifles did you bring out to ruin my day? I know it's gonna be at least a few. Oh yeah, would you look at that? Who would have guessed?
Where's Rilo? How could a roadie in that big just disappear?
Beloved Bacta. Kill that guy. You guys made it up here quick.
Cameras? Rilo doesn't want to miss a thing.
Well, well, well. It's convenient. Don't mind if I do. So why was the boss fight for this significantly easier than the rest of the last two levels? I guess I should go back to Lando. Oh. Yeah, that works. Yes. Huh. Well, off I go. How did you even? No, really. I want to know how. Ugh. Oh, good, you're out.
What went on up there?
There are species in Star Wars you don't take
Tell you anything
seriously.
about the smuggling
Slug.
ring?
We didn't talk much.
Whatever the slug is.
Listen, we'd better get out of here. My ship's hidden nearby. What about yours?
Relo's thugs have probably already stripped it for parts by now.
What about Jan?
Jan's not with me on this one.
You two have had another one of your fights, haven't you? Well, come on, let's go. You can buy some flowers on Besman.
Are flowers that common? I can't imagine there's a lot of flowers growing on Bespin. Is Bespin nothing but Cloud City? Are there other Cloud Cities? I would assume not, on the merit that it's called Cloud City.
We gotta get to the ship.
Way ahead of you.
Get him!
Working on it.
I think it's this way.
One sec, man. Gotta top off. There we go. Let's go. Try not to get shot, Lando. Chathany, the rain has begun, which means the winds be kicking in soon. Nice ship.
There's my baby. Hope they took good care of her. Give me a minute to check things out.
Yeah, I suppose. The Hutts, the Claws, or the Zilkins. Live slug
Looks like
reaction.
we can just fly her out of here. She's held in place by magnetic moorings, and they've got one tough tractor beam online. I can deal with those here, but that doesn't solve the bigger problem. The entrance to the pad is closed, and I don't think they're going to just open it up for us if we ask politely. You'll have to find the flight control center and open the door to the star pad. Better get going. I would guess we can expect some company pretty soon.
Probably.
Good luck, Kyle.
Thanks, Lando.
There's always another problem. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Down.
Kyle, I cut the power to the moorings, and I think they'll be a little surprised if they try to track traffic feed. Good luck.
He'll die eventually. Told you. Huh. The Claws, then. Really? Oh, good. More of this shit. Couldn't just give a man a break. Couldn't just give a man a break. Yeah. God, I hate those guys. Fucking Rhodians. Now that is oppressively dark. You'd think the saber would be giving off more light than this. Where am I? Who am I? What am I? Is there even a way through here? I'm going to assume no. And that room only exists as a distraction tactic. But you also don't open, so my solution is rather limited. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Can't jump that high. Can't jump that high. Why is the room designed like this? Perish. Be struck down by the divine fury. Get your ass back here. Come on now, boy. Yeah. Hello. Goodbye. Why do you always drop one on death? The part I never understand. Why? Every time. Yeah. Yeah. Mouse locking up is gonna fuck me over. We should kill every Rhodian in the galaxy, you know that? They all gotta go.
That gun's got me pinned down. Think you can take care of it?
I'll see what I can do.
Ugh. All that problem. Give a man a minute, for God's sake. Never have a moment to think.
Kyle, I should be okay now.
Anytime.
You. Wall running is cool. It's a shame more games don't have it anymore. Fucking grants. Eh. Never have time for anything in this world, as death is but a hair away. Ugh. God damn you. There you go, that's better. Every time I round a corner. It's every time I round a corner. There's always another one. Why does it have to be this way? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Why? Why? Why every time I go anywhere? I never have a moment. No way I'm crossing that gap. Begs the question, where do you actually want me to go? Alright, well, I'm not going that way. Break. Damn it. Ugh. It would be convenient if I had a spare Bacta. Be very convenient. Be super, very, ultra convenient. Ugh. Why did I come here? I do not recall. You don't open. You are lies. Like the rest. Oh, hey. One of you actually live. Fix that. Yeah. The ricochet is pretty nice, I'll admit. Do-do-do-do. I don't think I missed any items, unfortunately. It'd be very nice to have more means of healing my goddamn disruptor rifle wounds. Ugh. Why does it have to hurt? Why was life made to hurt? Do I have to cut these? Hang on. No. You never know. So the door over here doesn't open either. Eh. You think? Oh yeah, I guess so. Would you? Stop it! There you go. That's better. Nice and dead like you deserve. Everything is significantly higher in quality now. Ugh. Never have any real amount of healing, unfortunately. Yeah. Handle that. Every time I do anything, really.
Good work, Kyle. Looks like we have access to the star pad now. I'll start prepping the ship. Meet you inside.
I'll hold you to that. Don't leave without me. I'm serious. Alright, who wants to shoot me first? Is it you? Oh yeah, it is. There you go. Who's got next? Yeah, that's how that works. Suffering. Waiting to get shot in the back any moment now. Oh, I haven't been shot at for a whole 15 seconds. Thank God I can come back for that. So, would it be so simple as to no? God forbid. Oh, that's how that works. It's only that one, huh? Not this one. That goes here. Not at all to where I thought it would go. So this is my life. Wandering the streets of Nar Shaddaa until the heat death of the universe. Oh, thank God.
Hey, buddy. Glad you made it. Unfortunately, they didn't bother the refueler. This should take a few minutes, then we're out of here.
God damn it. Oh, good timing.
That company.
Get to the ship.
You know, as long as it's not a disruptor rifle, I'm fine. It's really the only thing that I care about. I'm working on it. Give me a minute. Did you actually bother to get that? There you go. Why do you always have so many grenades? Nice death gargle. Nice pad. Yeah. So did you buy your own R2 unit, or does he just get around? Yeah. Yeah. Lando, are we good yet?
Kyle, we've got a problem.
What?
So what's new?
There's no fuel coming through the lines.
There's always something. Eh? There's no way I'm going back out there after everything I've been through. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Now there's your problem. Mind if I take the opportunity? There you go. Ugh. Open the roof sections. Pump fuel. But first, never mind, I already have all that here. When you said open the roof sections, you mean this, right? Also, how do I manually pump fuel into a starship? Uh-huh. It seems to be doing nothing. You know, I figured it would be a more simple matter. Evidently not. Okay, yeah, it's that one. But what does that actually do for me? Yeah, it's that one. So, what's the problem? I feel like I'm losing my mind the longer this level goes on. It's the X and the no-no sign. And this one isn't really doing anything. That one's unmarked. Jesus Christ. Lando, why do you have a... Is this just for, like, when you're parked in a harbor? Is that why it's there? Okay, yeah, it's this one. And it's that one. And it's that one, and it's this one. But then, how does one actually do that? If I walk around a corner again and have to deal with this, I'm gonna scream. Enough. We gotta get rid of the entire species. They all gotta go. Every single one. You. Oh, good. More of this. I like it when we do this every time I do anything at all. Great. Okay, yeah, that's one I need, isn't it? Think? Maybe? Perhaps? Can't even jump that high. You'd think it would be a more simple matter. Evidently, no. Boy, you best get up there. Boy, you best get up there now. Ugh. Eh? Right? That's right, isn't it?
Okay, the fuel's coming in. We
that works.
just need that roof open now.
Yeah, about that. How does one actually open up the hangar bay? God, I hate Nar Shaddaa. Every time it comes up in any context. Ugh. What's up? How do you actually get that goddamn thing open? You want to go back up there? Maybe? Something to that effect? How did I get in here to begin with? It was around here, wasn't it? Right? That's an elevator that is going to kill me if I try to use it that way. That's what that is. But then if I come back around this way, I'll have an easier time getting up it. One damn thing at a time. One lousy millisecond as it goes. Then everything will make sense. No, there's not a button up here. You'd think this would be it. Not really, huh? Beam me down. Yeah. Orlando, I'm getting footprints on your hull. How do you go about opening a thingy? A doohickey, if you will. A thingamajig. You know, somehow I completely missed those. Hello? Are you the solution to all my problems? Let's find out. All right, enough. You can only push a man around for so long. Eh? Huh. That do it, Lando?
That's the one. You'll need to open the other section.
Oh God, there's more than one. Oh Jesus Christ, why is there more than one? Why would you have more than one? Oh. Just one damn thing at a time. It'll all be okay soon. And then I will never have to come back here again. Until the KOTOR 2 playthrough. God damn it. Yeah, this'll do. Just finagle your way down a little bit. It'll go eventually. Yeah, like that. Hello! It's me! Eh. Thank God. Who's shooting at me now and why? You. Bad day.
Good work, Kyle. We're set to go. Get back to the ship and let's get out of here.
Got it. Crawling at Mach speed. Get me off this picture. Ugh.
We're out of here.
Oh, thank you, God.
That doesn't sound good.
Never mind.
I don't believe it. It's not my fault.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ. It keeps getting worse.
Going somewhere, gentlemen?
Yeah, a little bit.
You'd better get on the gun and hold them off. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy.
You better. Yeah, right. I guess I'll just do that. All right, come on, bitch boy. Suffocation, no breathing.
Better work.
Barely.
All right, say goodbye to this wretched hive of scum and villainy, and hello to Cloud City.
Need any help?
Just sit back and get some rest. I'll work out a plan to get Desan and his remnant friends out of my city.
Ugh. Leapy time.
On second thought, Tavion, kill her.
Kyle! Ah!
Kyle, wake up.
No, Jen.
Kyle, are you okay?
No, I've never been okay, really.
I'll be fine.
Good. While you were sleeping, I hailed a new Republic base on Solace. They haven't shown much interest in our little smuggling problem in the past, but now that they know remnant forces are behind it, they're eager to pitch in. A strike team should be arriving on Besman within a few hours.
No!
I thought you'd be happy to.
They'll tip off the sun.
Then we'll catch him later. Getting Desan isn't as important as clearing the city.
Jan's dead, Lando. Desan and his minion killed her.
That's what this rampage is all
I'm
about.
sorry, Kyle. Okay. Here's what we'll do. I'll drop you off on the lower levels. They've probably been overrun by remnant troops, so watch out. Chances are that Desan's operating from one of the loading bays above level 10, but you'll never get in without the proper access codes. Try to find Carbonite Chamber 17. I've hidden an old R5 unit there with codes...
Oh God, the escort mission!
You always did plan for the worst.
Ever since that...
It is the worst.
Anyway, I'll head up top and gather some old friends from the security force. We'll work our way down towards your position. If we're lucky, we can trap Desan before the new Republic arrives.
Ugh. Full motion video! Graphics will never look better than this. Ah, beautiful Cloud City. Nice place, isn't it? Huh. Is there a surface down there, or is it nothing but clouds? I've always wondered. Huh. Anyway. Not too fond of Nar Shaddaa. Anyway. Thank you for coming by the stream. I appreciate it. If you want to know when streams are going to be, what we're going to be doing again today, scroll down just a little bit, hit the link on Twitter. Twitch is there, stream there also. Give that a follow if you like. Patreon's down there, a little bit before, I'll be helping you because these will be right. Yeah. Yeah. And thank you. Should we be back tomorrow, or should I take the day off and try to finish the episode? I'm not sure. I guess I'll let you know then and there. Either way, thanks. I'll see everyone in the next one. Take care now, kids. Goodbye. I'm going to sleep.